It is the 15th of August 2014 and this is the 18th development vlog for Glo Breaker version 2. So what have I been working on today? Let's just show you. Basically, when the brick gets destroyed, when the ball collides with it, we've done a fade out animation using the built-in fade out animation within Cocos2d-x. So basically fades out. Let's just show you what we mean. It's a little lag in the simulator, but you can still see the desired result. The actual bricks are animating fading out. We thought this was going to be a quick 20 maybe 30-minute thing. It took hours, took all day to get it working, and the main problem with that, I'm going to show you the code, was we had to sequence it because we wanted the fade out action to occur. Then once it had faded out, we wanted the brick to be then destroyed, because if we destroyed the brick as soon as we had just activated the fade out action, it would either crash because the fade out action wasn't able to run completely, or you wouldn't see it. Obviously that was an issue, it just wasn't working properly. And we came across a forum, I think it was on Stack Overflow, that showed this new std : bind. You can bind a function and allowed to pass in a parameter. This is the parameter I'm passing through, and I've got two methods here. One's called destroy brick body, one's called destroy brick node. The brick body is actually destroyed first, and the reason it's destroyed first before the animation even starts is simply because if, for example, the animation is 5 seconds, it shouldn't be, it's going to be slower, it's going to be a lot faster. But if it's 5 seconds, that's going to take a while for it to get destroyed. If bricks are moving, if the balls are moving around fast, another ball may hit the brick before those 5 seconds are up. We don't want it just to collide off, we want it to essentially go through, because collision has already occurred and our brick is essentially destroyed, and it's just in the process of visually disappearing. So we call it destroy body first, so the physics body is destroyed, so the ball just goes through it. But as in our game, at the moment we've set the fade out to 0.35 seconds. Even if the balls do go through the bricks, it doesn't look bad, simply because the animation isn't very long. Then after the destroy brick body method has been called, the fade out action, which is declared here, and we've got a hash defined for the time, is called, and then finally the destroy brick node, which is basically this removing the sprite from the layer, is called as well. That is it, really. That is what we were working on. We were just trying to get this to work. Finally got it to work. I was adamant that I was going to get it done today. Hadn't really done much Glo Breaker in a while, as you can tell by the videos, and when I did sit down to do it, for whatever reason, didn't really do much, so I was adamant that I wanted to get this done. One or two of the things I did change were in the game scene. There really weren't any major changes. In here, where I check, or where Cocos2d-x team helped me check for collision between balls and then reset the velocity, essentially, I just updated the check here, so this code only runs if two balls are colliding, because originally we would only do it if a single ball had collided, if at least one of the bodies was a ball. But we thought we only had the issue when two balls were colliding, so we rather just run the code less frequently. Also, we found it looks better as well, because otherwise it was normalizing it, which looks fine, but it looks a lot better if it's just using the built-in physics instead of doing all this normalizing the velocity on the other objects like the pad on the brick and the boundary at the side. This wasn't changed at all. And just slightly modify this code where we spawn the ball. Again, this is just a quick code to get stuff on there. We've got the ball, the ball's moving up now. They actually, technically the velocity was up, but because they sort of spawned within the bricks, they moved down initially, so we just couldn't figure out what was happening. And then when I stopped or removed the velocity, put it at 0 for X and Y, I looked at it and I thought, why is it exactly touching the bricks? And then it clicked that they are probably spawning in the bricks, and it's just basically the physics is slotting them down because they're not getting, obviously the balls aren't getting destroyed. And then I just slightly modified this so there's a bit of a gap between the balls when they start. Slightly updated the physics material, or changed it back to how it was before. Did a few changes, and yeah, this was it really for this part. I'm gonna get back into the swing of things, trying to get back into doing more Glo Breaker. You might be thinking, have I done any more on the level level editor screen? And no, I really haven't done any more on this, so that's just on hold for the moment. But yeah, where am I going from here? That is a good question. Oh, let's just load up the gameplay so I can show you what we will most likely be doing next. Let's click play. So we got this fading out at the moment, and we've got a pause menu as you can see here. What we're going to look into doing is making sure all these levels are correct. Looking to actually look into the star rating system, and just these small little bits and pieces that need to be done. It's going to start doing these. So that is it for this development vlog. If you have any questions, feel free to message us at support@sonarsystems.co.uk. The email will be in the description. You can comment on this video or just directly message us via YouTube. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.